Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new NECA Ultimate Elder Predator figure. So before we take a look at the Elder Predator, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, the Elder Predator comes with a set of open hands. Up next, the Elder Predator comes with an alternate right hand for holding both of his trophies. The first trophy is what we saw with the last Predator. We get the skull and the spinal column. Then you get this skull trophy without the spinal column. And this looks very nice. It's got some incredible paint detail to it. Up next, he comes with an alternate right accessory holding hand for the sword. And this sword looks really nice. If you look closely, it's cast in gray and actually has some silver towards the end of the blade panel, and that looks really good. I kind of wish there would have been some silver down here too, but still, that looks really cool. You can also fit the sword in the sheath there, but it feels really fragile. Getting it down in there is a little tricky, and it kind of catches right here. So yeah, definitely be careful of that. I'll probably just leave this in the Predator's hand because, yeah, I'm scared to put that back in there. See, it stops right here and then comes out. So yeah, I don't like that it stops right there. Since it is kind of a tight fit, you might even scuff the silver there on the sword up. So yeah, definitely be careful of that. Up next, the Predator comes with an alternate left accessory holding hand for holding the flintlock. And the flintlock, it's done in brown and a very nice gold color. That bright gold really stands out. This looks incredible. I think this might have came with the Gold Angel Predator, I want to say. This is probably just a repaint of that flintlock. You can fit the flintlock there through the belt loops. I think that's really cool. Up next, you get the plasma cannon, and this looks really good. I think this was used on the Jungle Hunter Predator first, but it is sculpted very nicely and has a black wash that brings the details out very well. You get this beam effect for the cannon, and it looks really good. The translucent orange plastic that is cast in with a little bit of yellow and then white towards the end looks very nice. But if you try to get this to stand up, it will just fall down because it's a very heavy piece. So yeah, if you have this attached, it will weigh this down, and it'll probably make it loose on the ball peg there. So I will probably just take that off and leave it like this so I can have the cannon like that. Up next, you get this unmasked head sculpt, and this looks so nice. NECA did an incredible job on this. The pattern on the skin looks great. Here you can see he has a pierced mandible down here with real gold chain, and that looks really awesome. I didn't notice that till I was taking it out of the package, that this is actually real chain. That looks incredible. You get some gold detailing in the dreads there. That looks very nice. You get some black spots on them. Yeah, this looks incredible. I love just this head sculpt. The unmasked head sculpt looks great. Up next, the Predator comes with a helmeted head sculpt, the first of two helmeted head sculpts. And I like the way this looks. This is a more classic looking Predator with the red eyes and the more classic design. I think this looks really good. I think it's cast in black and has gold paint over top of it. And that really fits with the figure, since it has a gold necklace here, some gold detailings there in the dreads. I think that really fits the character. But I do like the next head sculpt more, and it's the one I'm going to leave the figure displayed with. And finally, the Predator comes with this amazing helmeted head sculpt. It has real working LEDs in the eyes, so it really lights up. That looks great. I was actually surprised by this, because if I remember right, this actually wasn't teased in any of the promo shots. So yeah, this was a complete surprise to me that it came with an alternate head sculpt that came with LEDs in the eyes. That looks great. I also like how this helmeted head sculpt has the horns up here. That just looks really cool. To turn this on, you just open it up right there, and then turn the switch on or off. Even without the lights on this head sculpt, this still looks great. Those red eyes look really awesome. So yeah, NECA did an amazing job on this head sculpt. This is definitely the one I'm going to leave the figure displayed with. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the figure. I'm not sure if this Predator body mold has been used before, but it looks very nice. The armor looks really good. It's got some sculpted dents in it with a black wash over top of it, bringing out all of the sculpted lines very nicely. You get that gold necklace right there with the trophy hanging from it. You get this satchel on his side, and it looks like it has the Yautja language on it, inscripted in the strap there. So that is really cool. You get this strap of trophies right here that goes across the figure. And these actually are kind of detailed for how tiny they are. Cast in black and have that bone collar painted over top of them. The pattern on the skin looks really good, though the fishnets could have been painted a little bit better. This is really spotty. Here you can see there's not even any lines painted on right there. So yeah, up here the lines are really clean, but down here you can see that a lot of the black lines either aren't there or spotty. So that is a bit unfortunate. Another thing that bothers me with this figure is these blades are very fragile. They can slide in and out, but you can see this one is already drooping. And it was like that as soon as I took it out of the package. I think it's just warped like that. But that just means it'll break easier if it falls over. So that does scare me. On the right elbow, you get this soft rubber wrapping. I think that looks really good. It doesn't really hinder the articulation too much since it is a soft rubber piece. As you can see, the fishnets on the back are painted even spottier. So yeah, I'm glad this is on the back of the figure because, that's a little rough. The belt has some excellent texturing and paint to it. It's cast in dark brown and has that light brown painted over top of it. The loincloth also looks very good, some excellent texturing there. You get, I think this is cast in like black or really dark brown color and has brown and light brown painted over top of it. The paint variation on that is really top notch. On the sword sheath, you get some really cool texturing and some skull trophies. Looks like maybe some claws or fangs right there. The fishnets on the leg are painted better than on the torso. I feel like the lines are a little wavy, but at least they're actually there. Some really nice sculpted texturing and some dents with a nice black wash over top of it. And then there are the Predator's feet, which I think just about every Predator reuses these feet, but of course they're done in a different color. And then he has peg holes on both feet. So now let's go ahead and go over the articulation of the figure. So this cannon does hinder the articulation just a little bit, so since I'm going over that, let's go ahead and take that off for this part. So he has a ball-jointed head that can't really look up that far, can look down just a little bit, can also move side to side. The left shoulder only moves out that far, the right shoulder barely moves at all. He has swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow that can bend that far on the right side, and just about all the way in on the left side. You get a swiveled wrist that moves side to side and up and down, but since these blades are here, you definitely have to be careful with that. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm and torso that can move back very slightly, can crunch forward very slightly. You do get some pretty nice side-to-side movement there. You get hips that only want to move out that far on mine. Okay, I guess you can move them out just a little more. I was afraid to push them. But yeah, they can move out that far before I feel like you're going to rip this thigh armor off. Can kick forward that far, that's a really tight joint. Back that far, nice thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and ball jointed ankles that can move down very slightly, up just a little bit, side to side, and rock. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to the Stalker and Guardian Predator. Here he is next to the Shaman and Scout. And finally, here he is next to the Snake and City Hunter Predator figures. So overall, this is another stunning NECA release. I really didn't think this figure would be released this soon. But yeah, the Lost Tribe is just about complete now. This might be one of my favorite Lost Tribe Predator figures. That light up feature is amazing. So yeah, definitely pick this figure up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.